What is up, guys? Brother the Chill right here. Today we're going to be going over some budget weapons and what I like to use when I'm running low on money. So let's dive into this. Alright, first off, we've got the Hunter rifle. It is a cheap gun to run. You can pick one up on the market for just under 30 grand. One thing I would do is invest in some 10 round mags. And you can purchase those for 4,000 rubles from Jaeger if you have him unlocked. And then only other thing I do is usually just throw a sight on it. This sight is very cheap and you can attach it right to the side for 9 grand. You don't have to put a sight on it, but you can. That's all you have to do. Is get the gun, throw a sight on it if you want to, get some 10 round mags, and then just throw some M80 in there. M80 is going to do enough damage to somebody that you're going to put them down in a few shots. And if you got some better ammo, maybe M62 or M61, throw it in there. Usually I'll do M80 in my lower mags, and then the first mag I'll do some better ammo. And then if you have some better ammo, I always bring it extra so you can pack your mags. That way, say you're using M80, you shoot 4 rounds, you unload your gun, pack your M62 on top. That way you have your better ammo and your M80s are still on the bottom. So that's a good way to do it. So you're not losing all of your good ammo off of the rip if you die. You're just losing what you've repacked into your mags. And as far as your loadout goes, I usually get a cheap armor. You can get this from Ragman for not very much, or you can find some off the market. You can get this armor for pretty cheap off the market as well. I usually just throw on an army helmet. They're pretty cheap off the market, probably like 15 grand, 9,000. That one's messed up. You'd have to fix it. So yeah, 14,000. So right around 15, you can get a fresh one. As far as the headset goes, you can get this one pretty cheap. Prapper sells it for 13 grand. If you're not the kind of person who runs a headset, you don't have to. You can also get one of these helmets for pretty cheap. If you want a face shield, 25 grand, you can have a helmet with a face shield, or you can just buy them separate. So right here, 21 grand for this. And then if you want to get a face shield, 18. So that's 30, 40 grand. You can have a helmet and a face shield. Granted, it's not the best, but you've got level 3 helmet and a face shield. So if you didn't want to go the hunter route, you wanted a full auto gun, you can come down here, grab you an AKS 74N. These things you can come by for 20 grand. You don't even have to do anything to it. The only difference is this one you would have to wear a vest. As of this one, you don't really need a vest. You can throw a couple mags in your pockets and roll with it. But there are a few vests you can get for pretty cheap on the market. Right here, 9 grand. This Wartech. I'm sure there's a couple cheaper than that, but that was the first one I pulled up. So 9,000 rubles, you can get you a decent vest. Alright, so you get you a vest. I would throw a few mags in there. BT ammo is ridiculously cheap on the market. 140 rubles. I mean, that's insane. These are AP rounds. 155 rubles. That's crazy. And these will pierce. They're armor piercing rounds. They're granted not the best rounds in the game, but you can definitely mess people up with them. So since the ammo's so cheap, grab you a couple mags, throw you a 60 pack in your container, and go to town. You don't have to deck out your guns and make them all fancy to get kills. You can literally run this like this and do just fine. Alright, so we're set up for a raid. We're going to take this AKS 74N and we're going to go into customs and just see how we do. Alright, so we got this AKS 74N. We're going to go into customs and see how we do. Alright, we're running the budget 8K into dorms, and we might hit marked room. Make sure you flip it on the full auto when you get in the raid so you can spray motherfuckers down. We just killed Rochella and his boy. Fucked up that grenade. It bounced back in the room. I tried to bounce it off into the hallway. Got Rochella and his boy. I mean, what more can you ask for? We got a labs card out of that. See, this is the uncut stuff that other YouTubers won't show you. And this is what we're gonna run. No vest this time because we got pockets. Got a little MBSS bag which you can get for nothing. 11,000. There's some trades for like hard drives. You can get them cheap. Trust me. So yeah, let's run it back. And of course, these aren't the only 2 budget guns you can run. There's plenty more guns you can get for cheap to run Tarkov with. All right, here we go. We're going in with a hunter rifle. This is a budget gun. Shoots good ammo. You can kill a lot of geared players with the hunter rifle. We'll go back this way. Maybe we can get in a PvP and just see what we can do with it. This is a decent building to hit if you spawn back here. Also, I'm checking for that top extract, see if anybody's turned on power yet. Of course, nobody has yet, but that would indicate that somebody was over there. Just kind of trying to lay down a timeline of when they were there and when they potentially left. They may have spawned and just ran straight to old gas though. Or they could be pushing back to here. We shot some rounds, so we're going to take that out, pack that mag. You always want to keep your mags full. Now remember, we got M80 in this mag and this mag. So when we pack this with M62, want to go ahead and unload that one and put your good mag back in. Keep your good ammo as long as you can. There we go. That's 2 down. One may have been AFK. I'm not sure. He might have disconnected. But we're counting it because he's dead. Alright. Oh wow. RIP. Alright, so we're going to throw our hunter rifle. Get it back. Tough luck. That was an intense fight with the second dude. I'm not gonna lie. It was a good fight. Go ahead and hotkey our med here for an emergency situation. All right, nobody's turned on power yet. All right, we're gonna throw a grenade for a distraction. We're gonna go downstairs. Not a bad raid, boys. Not a bad raid at all. Hunter rifle for the win. All right, let's see what we got out. First of all, we killed 2 guys, and one had a 12 gauge, one had a vector. Got the H grid, U-lock, contacts. Got one of the new tactical rigs, pretty big one. Better bag. We got nades. I mean, all in all, it was a pretty nice raid, coming in with a hunter rifle and coming out pretty thick. Worked out a little bit better than our AK did. We got a labs card out with the AK. I think we would have did a lot better, but I jacked up a grenade and it came back into the room. So that was my bad. But as far as the hunter rifle went, it was a victory for sure. All right, guys, well, that's it for this video. There are plenty more guns out in Tarkov that are budget friendly and you can kill people with. So if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you leave a comment below and let me know. Also, I stream on Twitch. I'll leave a link in the description for that. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.